From Tampa Bay's #1 news station, this is the Fox 13 4 o'clock news.
Well, today, Fox 13's Chip Brewster is getting a lesson in hula hooping.
Hula hooping, that's right. He's in St. Pete with Florida's first and finest hoop group. Hey, Chip.
I love it. And it's not just about the idea of taking something like this and being able to spin it around your waist. It's about using that to get yourself into a finer fit state. Abby is currently leading the group. She has created something called Hula Fit. This is a certified program, guys, and you can learn from the creator of the program here in St. Pete. She's obviously got some impressive skills. Wait, camera turns on and she starts showing off. Way to go, Abby. Well, we're going to meet her here in a little bit, talk to some of the kids behind her, because this is something that we could even get into schools, and they even have games around it, so you can kind of trick yourself. Oh, am I getting fit or am I just having fun? Hula Fit. Yeah.
That's the best way to get me to participate in things, is trick me into think I'm having fun. That's
Hula hooping is hard.
It is hard.
It's hard. I have a daughter, and I tried to do it when she was little. It's hard. Yeah. So we want to see you try it.
It's all in the hips, Chip. I hear. That's what I hear. So we'll see.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see how he does.
Thanks.
Still ahead, Chip Brewster loosening up those hips. He's learning how to hula hoop like a pro. I don't know if he can do it this well, though. They're also exercising, though. It's something called Hula Fit, and Chip will take us there next.
You're watching the Fox 13 4 o'clock news.
If you've ever tried your hand or your waist at a hula hoop, then you might be this might be the fitness class for you.
It wouldn't be for me. I've tried hula hooping.
Either.
It stays up for like half a second before it falls. Fox 13's Chip Brewster is live in St. Pete. It's a program, Chip, called Hula Fit.
Yeah, Chris, you know what you're missing? You're missing professional instruction, and you can get it by coming out to Hula Fit and meeting Abby, who's the creator of Hula Fit. So, Abby, this is super cool. It is a fitness regime.
It sure is.
Based on this thing.
Yes.
How does this make me fit as opposed to just look silly?
Well, fitness experts like myself agree that if you find something you enjoy, you're much more likely to stick with it. And Hula Fit is all about fun fitness, so it's addictive fun.
Well, what about the people out there, like Chris Cato claims to be, who just don't have the coordination for it?
I don't buy that. I can teach anybody how. The first step is to make sure you have the right equipment. So we're talking handcrafted hoops with grip tape, nothing mass-produced, nothing that you find in the stores, but something that you get handmade.
So this is not like from what was Toys R Us kind of hula hoop.
No, we actually size people according to their height, their body type, and skill level. So we can get anybody hula hooping with the right size hoop.
This is, you can tell, even looking at it, it's heavier. It has that grip tape you were talking about. It is massive. This is like a chip-sized hula hoop.
Exactly.
So Chris, you have hope. And we're going to demonstrate that hope. Abby, if Chris shows up to this course, I'm going to keep referencing Bud since you said you can't do this. If he shows up to this course, what are the lessons that you're going to give him?
So the main things you want to know are to keep your knees soft. You're going to stand with one foot in front of the other, bringing the hoop to your lower back.
Oh, staggered stance. Okay.
Yes, staggered stance. And we're going to wind the hoop up, and you're going to give it a big push and start to rock forward and back. So don't make circles with your hips.
Oh, yeah. See, I always thought it was like feet together, and I'm like going.
A lot of people do, but as soon as you start to make circles, the hoop's going to drop. It's all about rocking, bringing our awareness to the contact point above this front hip and pushing into that contact point to keep the hoop going.
Okay. All right. I see the motion. Let me see if I can get this thing.
You can do it. Forward, forward, forward. Yes, you got it. I'm so excited because you refused to hula hoop with me ahead of time. So
Your excitement sounds like you were doubting that I could do this on the first go, Abby.
I had complete faith. I just get excited when
people do it for the first time. To be fair, Abby, it's not me. It's the instructor. Okay. Now that would be step one. Oh, you can actually spin this thing around your waist.
Yes.
Step two is getting into the class. Now, how do we take that motion and apply it to an actual fitness class?
Yeah, well, we're doing all kinds of drills, and we're doing specific exercises that hone our and tone our bodies. So we're honing our skill set. We're also working on isolated strength training moves that are really great for the arms. We can add some squats to get into the legs. We're having a blast, and we have fine-tuned this program to use the most effective hula hoop moves for maximum fitness results.
And I see a couple of kids here.
Yes.
It looks like there's kid-appropriate hula hoop fitness, too.
Absolutely, yes. Actually, Hula Fit Kids is launching this year, so we're working to get into more schools, after-school programs, and summer camps.
Is that Mike to your left? Left in the light blue shirt.
Yeah.
Mike, go to your left in the light blue shirt.
Yeah.
No, to your right. Right? He's the little guy to the right. There he is.
Yes, it's for all ages.
That's a little Chris Cato here today.
There you go, buddy.
I don't know his actual name, but we're just going to imagine
that's Raleigh. Yeah.
Chris is a kid. But it's super cool. Obviously, there's an age range here, so appropriate for all levels. And there's a kid-specific one launching this summer. And then they have something else called Hula Monsters. We're going to get into that coming up. That's for the expert-level hula hoopers.
Yes.
But more on the actual, what it takes in a fitness setting.
Yes.
And then, if you advance far enough, how you can perform. Stick around, guys.
What do they have, Chip, for guys whose hips can't move? Do they have someone that will spin the hoop around you for?
Just
look at that.
Choose something else. Good.
Look
at that.
It looks a little. It looked a little violent, but it was working.
It's a little too hard.
It was
falling.
There.
I was trying to stop it from falling.
It was.
There we go.
It's good exercise.
Yeah, keep going, buddy.
Oh, I messed up again.
Not sure he's going to make it. We'll see. All right. Thank you, Paulie. Well, it's fun, and it's also a great way to stay fit.
Yeah, and these folks are really good at this, too. Our Chip Brewster getting a look at a workout by hula hooping. Hula hooping for exercise. There he goes. Hey, Chip.
Yeah. No, and it's the thing, like what I'm doing here, what's happening behind me, it is not just about putting it around your waist and spinning it. So if you couldn't do that for some reason, Chris Cato, there are other ways to use this to get fit. We're going to demonstrate some of those with Hula Fit coming up next.
We never got Chip's take on the Oscars. He's a big movie guy. I wonder if he was happy with Green Book winning Best Picture, or if he was shocked, or... There he is. We should ask him. Chip?
I am a big movie guy, but I don't like awards shows, so I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay.
I didn't watch it. I was asleep.
It's fine.
I literally don't know anything that happened. The most I've heard is that you think inside Oscars there's chocolate. That's all I know.
Inside the statue, wouldn't that be cool if it was like
no, it wouldn't be cool.
Shiny outer layer?
Well, considering you could only sell it back for $1, then yeah, that might be even cooler than simply getting one, because then you could always eat the chocolate if you're tired of looking at it.
Put it in the Easter
basket. It back. Yeah, there you go. But you know what? If you eat all that chocolate, you're going to have to work it off. And I've got a great way that you could do that with a hula hoop. We are hanging out with Hula Fit and Abby Lee, who created this fitness form here in St. Pete. Now, the classes, Abby, are in St. Pete, but you don't have to actually come here to take a class.
No, actually, we have online classes now, too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How does one find those classes?
It's just hula-fit.com, and it's hula with 2 O's because we love circles.
I get it. Now, for those wondering, okay, but what's involved with the fitness class?
Sure.
We wanted to give them a little demonstration. So I was hoping you could kind of lead us through a mock kind of condensed fitness class.
Yes, I would love that. Okay, so we're going to start with a move called a body pass. We've got an overhand grip. We're going to start just marching in place here.
And as you're doing this, if you wouldn't mind telling us what it is we're working out.
Yeah, well, right
move.
now, this is a little bit more of a warm-up, kind of just getting the legs going. We're passing from one hand to the other, but we're going to get into the legs a bit more as we come into this side step and a squat for 3 revolutions. So we're getting low, we're getting into the legs.
Ooh, these are like
back into
side
the march.
squats almost. Okay.
They are side squats, and we're going to do both sides because obviously we want to stay balanced and work both sides of the body. So let's do the same thing to the left now. Get low. Awesome. Come up and march in place with me. You're doing awesome. All right, to the right again. Let's get low. And don't worry about dropping the hoop. It's totally part of the process.
Don't worry about it. It's part of the process.
It's part of the process.
Is there like an average number of calories burned when you're doing hula fitness?
Yes, an average is 420 calories an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
All right, guys, let's come into an overhead handspin.
Okay.
We're still working the legs now. We can add some squats to this. So let's go ahead and come into some hoop squats for 3. 1.
You would
2.
add squats to hula hooping.
Of course.
For anybody that was saying, I don't know how you get fit doing that, I think we just answered your question.
Exactly. Yep, and we can switch to the other hand. Even just keeping your arm in this handspin while you add these squats, you're going to feel it. I'm getting my heart rate up. It's legit fitness, you guys. Awesome. All right, guys, let's go ahead and turn into our figure 8 now. So we're coming up and over and back and over. Yes. Good work. All right, side step with me in figure 8. So we're going from one side to the other. We want to keep our body moving. We're dancing, we're smiling, we're having fun. That's what it's all about.
Is this working anything specific?
Well, yeah, you're going to feel this move in your triceps as you weave from one side to the other.
Oh, okay.
Let's go ahead and turn. Little grip switch, thumb, fingers. So we're going to keep marching in place as we're spinning the hoop in the right hand to the right.
Do you pretty much like you're always marching, always moving your feet
We're always
throughout?
moving because ultimately we're dancing and the hoop is coming along for the ride. Yes, and with that said, we can even change levels with our bodies. So we can move around, add the other arm, right?
Whoa. Whoa, Abby, I'm not ready for intermediate level.
All right, stick with the basics,
okay,
then that's fine. We always have the basic variation along with modifications and advanced variations in our classes.
Very cool.
All right, guys, let's keep turning into our figure 8. And if we want to get the heart rate up even more, an option here might be to add a jump.
Oh, my goodness. Nope, nope, didn't do it. Didn't do it. Now, if someone does want to come and take the in-person class, how often does it happen?
Yeah, so we run the classes in series, so they can sign up at hulamonsters.com if they're local in St. Pete. We also do have the online options, and they can do that anytime, anywhere.
Awesome. And speaking of Hula Monsters, that is the performance side of this thing. So we were kind of teasing it a little bit earlier. Well, in our next segment, we're going to have these monsters show off a little bit what the expert levels can do with this thing. What future Chris Cato can do with this thing, huh? Huh, buddy?
Maybe in some odd, like, bizarro universe. I don't know. It's
Not sure.
difficult enough for me to get it to go around like 3 times.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Skip. We'll see you later.
Well, if you're good at hula hooping, unlike some of us, this may be the fitness class for you.
Chip Brewster is trying his hand at it. Maybe we should say really his waist.
Oh, yeah. He's got it
look,
going.
he's got some hip action going there, too.
I'm telling you, Chris, you can do this. They're good instructors here. Abby Lee knows what she's doing with Hula Monsters and Hula Fit. And speaking of that, coming up, we're going to show off some of the more expert level stuff that you could do if you really get into the sport of hula hooping and a bit more on the fitness side of things. Don't go anywhere, but I'm going to make it. All right, got it.
So sometimes you got to kind of trick yourself into getting a workout.
Yeah.
You can do it this way with the Hula Fit. Kind of a fun way to break a sweat.
Well, the way they're doing it, that is some serious hula hooping
That is
there.
some serious stuff right there. And plus you get to shake your booty, I guess, too.
Yeah, that's one way to burn some calories, I guess. Chip Brewster was showing off the hip action earlier. Looks like he's taking a break now. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I'm going to leave this one to the slightly more experienced because not only are we talking about Hula Fit in this segment, we're also talking about Hula Monsters. It's kind of one and the same, but a little different. Abby Lee's here to explain it. She's actually the one behind both of those. Let's start with Hula Fit. You have co-create Hula Fit, so it's its own fitness.
It is. It's a fitness program. We also train hula hoop fitness instructors, so we're working to bring it nationwide.
And it is the only what nationwide?
It's the only American Council on Exercise approved hula hoop fitness program in the nation. Yeah.
And as a part of Hula Fit, you even have a kids program that's just getting ready to kick off, right?
Yes, yes. I've been teaching kids hooping for quite a while now, and I've been teaching the classes for years, but now we're actually working on the teacher training program so we can get it into more schools and gyms and after-school programs and summer camps.
And I want to point out, you're noticing the hoops are on the ground, so Hula Fit not necessarily involving having it around your waist the entire time.
No, especially for the kids. We want to make it age appropriate. We want to make sure that we're promoting agility, getting them moving, and getting them into healthy habits.
This is cool. So they're doing a rock, paper, scissors, but you have to hop from hoop to hoop.
It's called hip-hop hoop.
Hip-hop hoop. That's perfect. And so the jumping is there for the fitness. The fun is there with rock, paper, scissors. There's a scoring system. They don't even know that they're working out.
Exactly.
I shouldn't say it that loud. I don't want them to find out either. So that is a little example of the kids side of things. Now, I want to move over to the Hula Monsters part of the business. And this is kind of being represented by these ladies over here. This is some expert level stuff.
Yes, yeah. So these girls know how to do some tricks. And we do performances. So we're doing everything from corporate events to fire dancing. We didn't bring the fire stuff out today, but that's definitely something that we offer. So yeah, we put on all kinds of shows, even with light up hula hoops that change colors and patterns. It's a ton of fun.
Wow. How does one get into this? Like, have you had anyone start with the fitness side and then fall in love with it?
Yes, that happens often where people come to the classes, they get addicted, they practice a lot on their own, and then they become performers and teachers.
Wow. So that Hula Monsters, the performing side, Hula Fit, the fitness side, both of them under Abby Lee.
Yes.
Now, Hula Fit, I like to go back and forth every once in a while. You are training instructors for the first time ever.
Yes. Well, yeah, well,
the online
part is we've been doing the teacher training since 2012, so we have a team of instructors already throughout the United States, but now we're making it more accessible, so anywhere can do the training.
So if someone's in the Tampa Bay area right now, maybe on vacation, flipped on FOX13 to see this and went, I want that in my home.
Yeah.
They can do that through Hula Fit.
They can do it through Hula Fit. We actually have a live training weekend, which is coming up in 2 weeks in Nokomis, and they can get all the information on hula-fit.com for the online and the live trainings.
Now, if someone just wants to come and try the class, how do they do that?
First class is free, so they've got nothing to lose. All they need to do is go to hulamonsters.com, check out the class schedule. I even have a free 30-minute intro class that they can do online.
And if you are like Chris Cato, who claims to not be, you're in the 5 o'clock. That means you get called out again in the 5 o'clock.
Getting called out
who claims that they can't do it. They're going to teach you how. I learned in like 10 seconds, Chris, so I feel like I could even come back and try and get you going.
10 seconds.
Chris Cato, I hope to see you in class.
Maybe there's
Abby's
hope
ready
for me.
for you, Chris.
Ask them if they have
There's hope.
I need a remedial hula hooping class for sure.
And I think you're in Sunken Gardens, and that's a beautiful place to hula hoop or do anything else.
Yeah.
So, yeah, pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's so
Very
natural
great
for Chip.
surroundings.
Look at him.
Exactly.
It's just like a pro there with that thing spinning around him.
I know. He's got a little one on the way he can do it with in a few years.
Oh, that's right.
You know?